It's a nice summer evening. The rain is lovely and warm. So whilst we're waiting for everyone to show up, hello, hello. Seems that Max is going knucking butts, I will go give him some food. Also going to put La Band-Aid on. Now the problem with my phone is there's a little metal ring that I've stuck on it, and it keeps skewering my finger. So my finger's getting a lot better. So eventually you're going to see me in a no Band-Aid situation, but for the time being, Band-Aids are quite fun and happy and all those things. Also, midwinter, quite good Band-Aids and gloves in general. Yes, I know, Max. Hang on. Shall we give Max a bit of a... Right, Max. If you really want to shut up there, you do this. Dum 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 dum. There is his food bowl. There is the Max. There is the food bowl, and there is the Max. Max food bowl Max. Max food bowl Max. Food bowl Max. Food bowl Max. Looky. Looky, Max. Football, Max. Football, Max. Football, Max. Food for the football. You should have seen his head pop up. Max. Football, Max. Football, Max. Football, Max. I will go and eat the food in the food bowl. I will go and eat the food in the food bowl. I will eat the food in the food bowl. You'd make a lovely soprano, Max. Go eat your food. You'll see him in a minute. He'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to sneak away. I'm going to eat me food. Num 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 num. Num 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 num. And that's how you, oh, I like already, thank you. That's how you do it, guys. If you have a look at the food bowl from the top, you can see it's actually just a hollowed out piece of log from the natural environment. One of the advantages of living in Australia is that you actually have a natural environment. Let's get some more food. Sadly, Loki, although she has plenty of natural environment, I haven't converted the natural environment into a food bowl yet. That will be a thing that I'll eventually do, because they like to throw their food. I'll show you this. It doesn't take... Yeah. In there. Yoink. Now, they act as if I don't feed them, right? But check this out. Down here, there is a giant pile of food thrown by hers truly. Oh, hello there. My parrot, she spake. I am from Australia. Where are you from, my friend? Crazy Sahu? Is that what it says? Crazy Sahu. Yoink. There we go. Now. Pony. Oh my goodness. India. Namaste. How's it been going? Naturally, that awful crash has been going all through the media around here. People blaming people. I'm sorry to hear about all of it, but I have a slight interest in aviation, and I'm very sad about what's happened. But there are lessons to be learned. One of the things that I noted about the whole thing was that I think the engines actually stopped because the airflow sensor wasn't working properly. That's just my thought. The thing that scared me is that ever come to India? No, I'd love to actually. I have a lot of friends who come from there. One of my friends comes from the extreme north of India, and that's how I know that the Indians refer to the mountains over there as the Himalayas rather than the Himalayas. So I'm just filling this thing up with water because I'm about to fill something else up with water too. Pony needs some water. I'll flip this around because it's kind of cute to watch. Hey Pony, you're going to be really thirsty, so try this one out. Try this bad boy out. Nom 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 nom. Lovely. Have some more water. Right. Are they the formalities over? I think they are. Right. So, now I've gotten all that done, let's go do some opals. Oh, hang on, I haven't shown you this. This over here, ladies and gentlemen, is my latest thing. There's two latest things. There's this. Ni hao. Well, hang on. That's Japanese, isn't it? Sorry. Yes, you just got a good view of the garbage bin. Good night, bro. Crazy Soho. Okay. Oh, that one. So what I've got here is I've got this machine here. Now, I have a water delivery thing for my opals, and I'm sick of priming the pump. So I've decided to do this. This is just a prototype, so don't expect it to work particularly well. Good idea to actually connect it up. So we put this into the water, like so. Or alternately, we fill it up with water. Like I said, prototype, so don't cane me yet for it. It's hard to do it one-handed too. There we go. And I might move this whole contraption over to the left because the bin's not all that attractive anyway. I'll move this over here. That makes life easier for that. Now, so it's got that little pivot on it. So I fill that up with water, like so. And now what it does, because it's got that thing, I can now hit that lever. I can hit the lever, and if it turns, thank you. Now that I can tilt it, like so, the water now pools at the bottom. You can see that there. So that will eventually become a new type of siphon pump. Now you can stop it by doing that. The water backflows up into here, and the process starts again. So that's what I have been working on. Now, you're going to have to excuse me whilst I very quickly pop some band-aids on, because I've still got some dodgy hands. Right, we're all going. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, I don't know where the Belvedere pen went. Where did the Belvedere pen go? We've got to do our paperwork, haven't we? Can't have a live stream without the paperwork. Gee. So here we go. This isn't like rocket science. It's geology, basically. There we go. Yoik, 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 yoik. Then glove in here. Yoik. So there's the way. And that's right, every time I do an opal at the moment, I actually perform this ritual because I've got sore fingers and I'm just trying to protect them. So just pop those on there like that. Put this on here like so. There we go. Right, yoik. And now the final pièce de résistance is the glove of Michael Jackson, naturally. Dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, bum bum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, ba-dum bum, bum. Pew, ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, what have we got here? So I'll show you this because my daughter was supremely uninterested in it. Found this among some junk sales. Show it to you. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Now, I don't quite know what it is yet. I'm getting it looked at fairly soon. I'll flip the screen around so you can see it. That's better. So what you're seeing here is possibly a silver enamel ring. It's about 100 years old from the looks of things. I can't remember where I got it from. I think it was a council cleanup, believe it or not. Someone just threw it out. So I can't find a maker's mark. I think there is an initial in the bottom here. There is no certificate of authenticity or anything like that. There's no stamp. But just from the looks of things, it looks silver. It might even be a bit gold infused. And from the look of the thing, it's Art Deco with an enamel poppy on it. That's a bit of a tell, to be honest. If it's got an enamel poppy and it comes from Australia, then that's a remembrance ring from World War One. That's why I know it's about a century old. I could be wrong about that, of course, but I'm pretty certain that I'm right. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of digging to see if I can figure out where this actually came from. Like I said, it's very hard to find any jeweler's marks or anything in there. So what that means to me is it's probably made by a local artisan. So really heavy with precious metal, but not much else to find out about it, except the motif is amazing. You can see quite a lot of detail for the poppy. An enamel ring, so someone clearly lost someone they really loved and respected, and well, they made a ring. Tribute to useless wars everywhere, hey? My husband died in this war, and I got a ring. But I gave that to my daughter because she's actually studying World War One at the moment, and she said, "I've got to study, Dad. Got to study. Got to go." So, what do you need to know about? Do you need to know about Archduke Ferdinand and his assassination? Do you need to know about Gabriele Princip, the guy who did it? the fact he had tuberculosis? Do you need to know about the triple entente? Do you need to know about the Hungarian alliance with Germany? Do you need to know why Russia got involved? Do you need to know anything like that? I just need to go study. Really? So you don't want to know about the innovation of tanks. You don't want to know why aviation was invented. You don't want to know what the Schlieffen plan is. I just need to go and study. Okay. Okay, you do that. Those who refuse to learn the lessons of history are doomed to repeat year 10. We have not a lot of water in here, so I'm going to have to refill there. There we go. That's one bit done. Now, where is the other thing? I must have left that open. I did. So I emptied the whole thing. So, yoink. Hello, I'll be back in a minute. Ha! Right, ladies and gentlemen, more water for the thing. Also, I spilled a lot of it. Nah, spilled water on my phone. Water on my phone. That's a great thing. Right. Well, at least I get to mop it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look through some of these opals. As you saw, I'm absolutely stunned by my daughter's historical knowledge, as in how much she doesn't realise I know. But that's okay. Now, what do you reckon of this one? I reckon this has still got a little bit... I think it's got a bit of oomph left in it, still. Just making sure this is moving properly. Heaven forbid. Now, turn on the water. On you go, water. What are you doing? No? I am doing nothing. I am water. Well, you be water and you do something, no? I do not want to do something. You will do something. You've got a whole show based on you. You do not have a show. You have just you and stupid voices. Yeah, we've got opals as well. It is you and stupid voices. No, just stop. You know it's bad when even your imaginary voices want to insult you. Here we go. Okay, so I think that'll get cracking. it'll soon be too fast and I'll have to shut it all down. Zooming in. So this one is one that I hit with a hammer a little while ago, but actually it was Bob, the unmotivated engineer, who hit it with a hammer. But you can see just there's actually a nice little piece of crystal. We'll find out if that crystal extends itself at all. There seems to be a layer there, which is good. You can see that, can't you? It's very suspiciously just sitting out there in the... It's just a tiny little piece. Look, have a look at that. Just a tiny little chunk of bright, sparkle, just in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why they do that. I sort of do, but you can actually see the striations here. You can see the cracks in the heels. See, that's a healed crack there. So what I'm suspecting is that when we get into this, we'll find some black potch in the middle of it somewhere, and the coloured opal will probably start to show itself through all of that. Now, some of these are part of this arrangement. Have a look here. What we've got is we've got the beginnings of a cut. I can't remember. I think we were doing this a little bit yesterday. But what we've also got is we've got stuff which has got what I would say genuine colour. I'm just going to have a quick look over here. Stuff like this. And he drops it. It's not like I'm trying to make an impression or anything, is it? Okay, here we go. Something like this. See that? Beautiful little opal. I just got to shape it a bit, that's all. Now this guy here, it should come good. Should be something nice, but it just doesn't look like anything nice at the moment. But it's definitely here for a reason. I'm just looking at it from a slightly different angle. Just so that you know, I'll see if I can do this properly. It's very difficult to do though. Basically what happens is that if you are looking at an opal, here's my light, right? Here's my light. Here is my opal. And so I look at the opal behind the light. So the light's reflecting back at me, and that's how I find the colour. See that piece there has got colour in it, just there. That's because of the light being behind it. You've also got to have it a bit wet. Now this is a knobby. So this might not have any colour on it, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to have anything in it. These are fun. These are like lotto tickets of the opal world. They may or may not have anything in them. As a matter of fact, most of the opals are the lotto tickets of the opal world, because there's no guarantee of any of them. This one's got a slight amount of green just here. It's too bright to actually see. You can see a little bit of the green just showing through. So what say we just get cutting and see what happens. Let's go. Zoom out just a wee little bit. There we go. Bye. Thank you to whoever liked as well. It's nice of you. Right, so we're on 24 and 35 seconds into the stream. We've got 31 people. My theory is, ladies and gentlemen, that YouTube operates in 5-minute pulses. So what we're going to see, oh, there it goes. We dropped down to 21. So maybe we'll see how it goes. We'll try and catch the pulse. It may either come up at the 25-minute mark, or I think probably closer to the 30-minute mark. Oh. Opal. How you doing, Opal guy? You'll be interested as a streamer. You're in boys? Okay. Thank you very much, my friend, the Opal guy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen the Opal guy, he's just left his calling card here. You want to quickly hop off the stream, go have a look at one of his videos, like him, subscribe him, do all the things. City of Trees. Sounds like City of Young Males. So,
I see trees of green on the Opal too, except on the camera the bloody thing looks blue.
Okay. Ah. Not for long. That's so cynical. I shouldn't say it. Yeah. Don't worry, we've got plenty of room in Australia. Come on over, guys. We don't care. Well, while you're over there, I hear that there's a master strategist of the LGBTQ community by the name of Dorothy, and the password is "I'm a friend of Dorothy's." Make sure you invest a lot of resources finding that person. If you don't know the joke, you don't know the joke, guys, but it's a funny one. This is clearly a snail shell. I'm not very happy with the fact that I've cut it now. Oh. So is that what they mean in that song when they go, the boys are up, the boys are up, boys are up, the boys are up, la da la da, wow, wow, wow. Or is that just Australian? I don't know. I think it is an Australian one. Someone can tell me, I'm sure. So how many people are here from, other countries in America? Because America's gotten a little bit interesting recently. It's like, where are you going? Oh, I'm going to the large angry mob to do a demonstration. Oh, okay. Don't forget to bring your gas mask. It's all very matter of fact. I'm like, whoa. Have fun. That was fun. 31 minutes and 39. So that roughly tracks. What is it? Did you pack your lunch, your gas mask, your Kevlar suit? I have no doubt it'll all calm down and everyone will start loving each other again. Don't worry. Wow, 32.04 and 51. Yeah, I don't know. Sydney's, I suppose you call Sydney a haven for lefties, I suppose. Me personally, I don't have a political party who fits my exact needs, but I still vote. My voting is whatever paraphernalia appears at my doorstep, I pile it up, and the person who has the biggest pile of paraphernalia is last on my voting card. It's not the most comprehensive of techniques, but it's better than most. I very stupidly, by the way, I've just managed to cut off all of the colour. That was a very clever move by me. That's going into the artifacts. This guy looks like a bit of fun. You see, what I did when back in the day, I said, okay, I'll vote for the one who's actually not lied. Now, that went as well as you think it'd go. So I had to pick other metrics. I had to pick a comparison-based, more of this, less of that kind of thing. So now I just go, all right, I don't care what you say your policies are. Do you actually back them with your actions? And the easiest way is paraphernalia. If you don't like waste, or if you want to just create waste, then I'm not going to vote for you. But if you say that you don't create waste and yet lots of paraphernalia ends up in my letterbox, well, you're not practicing what you preach. So bye-bye. I don't know what it is with today, but like essentially every single Opal that I've had so far has gone, I want to break free. I want to break free. I'm going to go flying through the air and ruin Dr. Phil's live stream. So here we go. This has got colour. Let's do it. That wasn't going to go anywhere, so I may as well cut it off. That's, if in case you're wondering why I'm cutting a perfectly good Opal up. The cynical answer is because, like, I'm throwing around anyway, so like they keep flying out of my hands. The major issue here, of course, is the fact it's so cold I keep dropping it. Okay, so I had a drop 35. 66. Look, up we go again. Okay, so these pulses are quite hard to predict. We'll figure it out. $75. Do I hear 80? 80 going once. 75 going twice. I can't do options to save my life. 93. Does that work? Don't know what that hair was. Scares me a little bit. Moving on. Huh. For likes, for likes, for likes, for likes. I got 4 likes. I got 4 likes. And a low from the Opal guy. Like and subscribe to him because he's quite a nice bloke. So, in case you're new here, welcome. Make sure you don't make too much of a mess. That's my job. Help yourself to whatever refreshments are around here. I will be especially impressed if a drink does go missing. Because at this time of the night, everyone's from the United States or India or Pakistan or somewhere. Not Australia. I'm what they call leveraging the market of Australians with the Opals. I think I'm going to keep this one as a freeform. I know, I kind of just like it. Even though this is like every freeform ever, still like it. I'll just pop it on the dock and away we go. Easy, easy peasies. Alright, shall we try out this knobby, see what it does? There is absolutely no guarantees with this guy. Could be brilliant, could be not at all brilliant. Let's just get into it, see what happens. $39.46. So I've gotten okay. For those of you who actually want to do YouTube video things, this is quite instructive. We've gone down to 46 in a 5-minute period. So what's going on is I think the trajectory of recommendations is changing every 5 minutes. So we're up to the 40-minute mark. So we've gone up to 65 again. My prediction, therefore, is we're going to go to 70 or 80. We'll see how that goes. That's if I've managed to figure out what's going on with this prediction algorithm. $64, not looking good, is it? As a matter of fact, every time I call out the algorithm, it seems to listen and go, you know what, I'm just going to change to annoy you. If that's the case, maybe you call it out like this. I'm definitely not going to get like 1 million views and $100 billion in subscriptions and stuff. I'm like, no, definitely not. I can't predict that outcome. $73. There you go. Definitely going to go worse. Wink, wink. Ah, they're on to me. Just so you know, guys, if you understand anything about a process called the jitter, we are seeing that there, the jitter function. A jitter function is there to make sure that people don't realize that it's a straight line. So what I think we're seeing here is what I would call 2 orders of jittering. One order is the general direction where it's going. The other order is just random noise in either direction. Doesn't like me calling out the algorithm. What you got to do now? I called you out calling the algorithm. Aha! What's the next move? Your move, algorithm. Haha! 55. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily listening to the call outs, although I'm not putting it above it, but 55 is a jitter upwards. So I'd say it might move to 54 or something next, and then it'll move up to, we'll call it 60. See if that works. See, with 59, not bad, but didn't do the 54 first. So I'm anticipating it'll go down a little bit still. So maybe 58, 57. What you gonna do, dude? What you gonna do? $46. Wow, a lot. Okay. Is it going to try a double movement just to annoy me? I reckon it's going to go up again. Maybe to 70. What do you guys reckon? What number is it going to be next? 53. There you go. Not quite 70. Maybe I was a bit too optimistic. I think it'll climb up from here. Then we captured enough algorithmicness. Let's go and quick look under the light. Not sure we're getting anywhere with that one. That's going to be a part of the artifacts file. Let's have a quick look at this guy, see what it's doing. 54. $46, it's gone down. So is it going to go down or up? I'm suggesting it'll go up again. What I want to know is, does the algorithm actually note a calling out? If it does, that'll really mess with its head. Or whatever passes for a head. 54. All right, can you go above the 60 mark, my friend? Can you go above the 60? Do you reckon the change happens on 48? There we go, 55. So let's see if it happens again on the 55-second mark, because maybe that's the deal, to make it look a little bit less generated. You must do it every 30 seconds, I reckon. There we go. Yeah, that was roughly 30 seconds. A little bit more, a little bit less. So look here. I'm just going to check this black potch bit, but I don't think it's looking that good. I'll cut another of the shiny ones to make sure that people can see nice shiny yum yums. But after that, what I'll do is I'll cut one of the big ones. That's a opal that takes patience rather than flash and pizzazz, but I think you'll enjoy it. Not bad to get a bit of colour. Wasn't a lot of colour, but I got a bit. I'm keeping that weird shape because it's probably not going to be that crucial to the sale of the opal. Okay, this guy here, tiny little, 5 likes, thank you. Tiny little stone, but mighty in its own way. It's got a lot of colour. 67. They love the colour. There we go. For those people planning a YouTube career as a streamer or a content creator, I'll point out that, like, so far, having monetized myself, or whatever happens, having them monetize me, I don't know. 73, thank you guys. Having been monetized, in about a month's monetization, I've gotten like $5. I will tell you if it gets any better. By the way, I anticipate it is going to get better. I'm not just sitting there whinging. I have a strategy, I have a plan. Not for this opal, but for my life. 74 and 5. Excellent. $61. I don't even know what that is in bingo. $49.52. So I expect they change on a 5 before or after the minute. So watch for about now, I think. There you go, 82. Woo! Getting there. So I think maybe 50 minutes and 35 seconds is going to be the next change. Let's see if that works. $35. It'll probably go down to 70. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're going to wait in about 10 seconds. It's going to go change. I think it'll change. It'll go up a bit, but not much. Might go down slightly, but up a bit more than that, but not by a huge amount. Oh, there you go. Went down. 69. Definitely at the 55-second mark. So the next one's on the 30-second and the 55 is when the changes occur. Watch. Let's go. 15 seconds to go. Should go up. 7 seconds. Oh well, didn't do it. Oh, did it? I think it went to 67, which is not quite. Or maybe the algorithm's listening, going, "Oh, you can't call it out." The next one will be 5 past. I know that much. $73, or maybe not. Okay, this one hasn't done much. I'm going to show it to you and then surf it over there. Right, let's get one of the big ones out. We've got to get this guy, carve it to the right dimension. So this guy here, we'll see if we can get it working out nicely. It's a boulder, which is another way of saying messy. Should hand it over to Roy from Roy's Rocks because he's absolutely stunning at doing these. He's brilliant. You've got to recognise an artist when you see him, I reckon. $86 from straight out of the blue. Probably a big purple boulder. People like them. Noted, everybody. People like boulder opal. Or maybe they like watching other people getting messy whilst they're not at all. So when the minute rolls around, we'll probably go back up to maybe 70, I suppose. It looks to me like it's dancing around a distribution, so there it is, 88. So I'm just washing it in the freezing cold water. Ah. Hello there. Nemnogaraski. Hopefully that's the right thing. And I think it's worked. Let's just give it a bit of a wash. Certainly got a lot more colour into it. See that? Maybe just try and Not bad. Popping that in there, and now we're going to try increasingly large stones. We'll try this one first. Still a bit of Boulder residue, I'd say. Don't worry, that'll get better. Oh, 6 likes. Thank you very much, whoever did that. Thank you. Just so you know, guys, I don't know. I will tell you that at the moment what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to promote the concept of no mid-roll ads. So what I've done is I've deliberately made a decision on YouTube not to have mid-roll ads, which means that the live stream, for example, could be massively lucrative if I did have the mid-roll ads, but I don't. That's a choice I've decided to make, and I'm comfortable with that choice. But if you click on my channel later on, you'll find basically a black video which has got lots of writing all over it, but not actually very much in the way of content. That's deliberate. It's 15 seconds long, just to try and attract the advertisers. So if you click on that, the advertisers should come along and stick an ad on it, and that means that you're watching the ad in your own time. You're not watching the ad at a time that YouTube suggests. So you're taking a bit of control back as well. And I'm getting to see if making the I'm going to call it the moral choice. I'm not going to virtue signal too much. We'll see if making the moral choice actually reaps its rewards. So it's a two-way experiment, really. Okay, well there's some good opal underneath there, so we'll carve this side and see what happens. We'll also check this side out, see what's going on. That was just too flimsy, had to get rid of it. 'Victor Bates. How far art thou, my good friend Victor? Seven lights for me. For me. 7 lights. Perhaps it was our friend Victor Bates who said the light. Was our friend Victor Bates who sent that light. It wasn't, I'm attributing it to him. And there is another light. We have 8 lights now. We have 8 lights now. And I would be remiss not to say thank you to whoever did that, because it's very nice of you. Don't have to. Your likes are your own to give. Can't take them from you, and I can't beg and plead them from you. Please give me your light. Oh, the puppy gets it. Try this one. And what we'll do is we'll get this one to the side, which I'm interested in, and there's another few that I want to get through tonight. So we'll try and be as efficient as possible, whilst at the same time understanding that we really don't have a lot of time to do everything. Yeah, it did go flying. There we go. There it is. Nearly. Right. Probably wearing the gloves is you're not as sensitive. Quite a sensitive new age guy you once were. Now I'm completely flying blind with this opal as you are. There we go, I think I felt it. Hey, look at that. So let's give this one a bit of a haircut. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems that Bob the unmotivated builder needs to come along and give it a bit of advice.
G'day, I'm Bob, the unmotivated builder. I'm going to get my persuading tool and I'm going to readjust the equipment in a way which is way too technical for you people to understand. First things first, we're going to get this and we're going to place it within what we call the driving area. First things first, person who's definitely not me is going to put those opals down. Now, we're going to pop these into the driving area. And once the driving area has been sufficiently popped into, we're going to then attempt what I would like to call a driving manoeuvre with a persuading tool. Yeah. My persuasion leaves something to be desired. Try and go from a little bit of a higher angle without smashing the glass. I'd say that's rather impossible. I learned French in French class. Right, here we go. Yoink. That is not exactly what I was having in mind. There we go. There we go. Down we go. And here we go. The thing that makes it really tough is the viewing platform. And, I mean, I don't mind having the viewing platform. That'll make it easier. But you're not going to see what's going on. So, where's the maintenance? Where's the entertainment drama? Where's the hook? Where's the romance? Oh, Hammer, will you marry me? Yeah, I love you so. No, I don't love you. Well, I love you. Typical story. I mean, there was a bit of a sordid affair going on with the tongs, I do believe. They were going at it, hammer and tongs. Okay, I'm done. Right. That's all right, too. This one? Right, let's do it. So I'm going to cut through one more opal after this one, well, one big one anyway. And then we're going to start on the search for the amazing, the wonderful, the superfluous, other big words. We're going to go for the magnum opal. I thought I saw a crack in case you're wondering. Okay, so there's a little bit of a divot there, so I'm going to take that out. And then regardless of what this actually looks like, I'm just going to convert it into a cab. What do you know? Let's go have a quick look under the light. We're going to turn this down a bit. Have a look under the light, because I think we've got some colour. Yeah. Alright, we'll see what happens. Might be nothing, but I think we've got something. I know how this ends, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just trim that in like so. We'll have a look at this. We'll cut it like that because it's a bit disproportionate. May as well do it like that and have two stones rather than just slice it. We'll grind it away basically. There we go. Oh, 9 likes, thank you, whoever did that. The cats on YouTube have 9 likes. You come for the opals, but you stay for the dad jokes, don't I? Or the Mexican jumping opal. I am the jumping opal. You make the wall, I jump over it. I think I'll keep this semi-lunar shape because, well, I'm tired basically. No, I won't because I think there's a crack here. Let me have a look. Maybe, maybe not. And we'll see what the future holds because maybe there's a crack. One day I'll rearrange this fish tank so that it works a bit better. Because what I'm doing is I'm providing negative pressure. That is why this thing keeps popping out. Got to give it all the reasons in the world to stay, basically. Oh, 93. 10 likes. Woohoo! Thank you, guys. At the moment, I'm doing a rough estimation. Oh. Alright. Fine, be that way. Don't like me. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. Might as well go away at once. I wonder if light farming is a new form of trolling. Who knows? 94 though. Brilliant. That's half the issue there. It's quite a deep opal world. So look at this cab. I'm not going to spend too much extra time on it. If it's got colour, it's got colour. If it's not, I'm not worrying about it. A little bit of colour there, maybe. Let me have a look. Maybe a wee bit. Oh, I haven't put the colour enhance on either. So whatever we saw was unenhanced. Excellent. So, this one or this one? Let's just have a look at what's on the end of this one. Ooh, 10 likes. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into even sections because it's just, it might sound like sacrilege, but it doesn't really matter if you can't get through it. Besides, if you cut it like this, you might find out where the opal actually is. What I might do is I might cut through this one, then find a nice magnum opal, and then we'll go inside, because it's getting pretty darn cold out here. That sand here is actually quite encouraging because that's where the colours sometimes come from. Okay, that's a sign that the yeah. So the cutting disc is actually starting to die now. That's why we're having trouble. We'll be able to get through this, I think. Oh, 92. 92. Good night.
Oh, hello there, guys. Sorry. Check out Ramadri and Gary Salo. G'day. How you doing? I do believe that the device has gone a bit crazy. Let me just have a quick look. Turn the water off. I think we'll have to. We'll end it here because that was pretty much close to the last. We just didn't do the Magnum Opal. But what we can do is, don't worry, stay here. Thanks for the likes, guys. I'll go show you the birds and then we'll finish it up. So let's just pop this in here. I'll quickly hammer this wedge back in, and I think I'm going to have to try a different technique to shore it up because it's not necessarily staying put anymore. Sure that won't hurt it at all. All right. So, thanks for the likes, for me whacking a drill. Okay, here we go. Zooming up, turning around. Hello, for those who haven't seen me, here's me face. G'day, Persona Alan, I think. You see, the problem is that my eyes aren't what they used to be. Now they are. Excellent. Persona Alam and Gary Salo and Chef Kat Ramandri and Victor Bates. There we go. See, I know all of you now. Because of the glasses. The glasses. Yeah. Yoink. Hello. So we have... You're from Indonesia. My supervisor, Budiman Manazni, was from Indonesia. Great bloke. 120 of you. I presume Indonesia's just gotten up. Okay, so here we go.
Loki's down there because we were...
Yeah. Floor time? Yeah. All right, no worries. There you are, Loki.
Just bring me a cup of tea so I can get to...
It's okay.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
We're having a little staring competition at the moment.
Yeah. She's really paying no attention at the moment. Well, when is she not? But...
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take the jacket off and then get Loki out. I know. Stream's still going, by the way.
On the left.
Right. Move this along. Okay, so damaged fingers. That's why I was
Are you okay?
yeah. Telling the stream people that.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I just thought you said you damaged your fingers.
Yeah, well, they're damaged, but you know.
Is this damage I know about or new damage?
I don't know.
I'm
don't
not
think-
going to start listing injuries you've made to your fingers.
Fair enough.
That'll take too long. I should start listing injuries you haven't made to your fingers. That would be shorter.
True.
I love you, Father.
Same. All right. So here we go. Yeah. So they're getting better. It's just that when I'm working with chemicals and slicing them up with an opal cutter, it doesn't seem to work as well. Yeah.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, it's one of them things. Hey, Loki.
Good night.
Good night. Quickly say hello to Loki. Right. Hello. Come here. There you go. Good bird. What? Too cold? I know. There you go. Yeah. Okay. She's just sitting there on the food bin. I'll get him some sunflower seeds, I reckon. Yeah, I think so.
So is mine.
I know. Go scratchy poo. I think Max is a little bit over it all. Scratchy poo. Scratchy poo. Ooh. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Bit of a jump scare for everyone. It's alright, you didn't hurt me. Hello there, Michael. Michael Jones Storm has. Scratchy poo. Alright, alright. You normally want one though. Last chance. Alright. Alright. So we'll finish off over here, as we always do. Yoink. Here we go. Boing. And splat. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce you to my good friend, Pony. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Did you hear that? I could have sworn that Pony said, like and subscribe. She did. And it wasn't me. You know what? I swear on the grave of the guy who invented mid-roll ads on YouTube that I didn't say it. It was Pony. Like and subscribe. Oh, I've got myself a special pony here. So, because she's so special, I think you should do what she says. Like and subscribe. Yeah. Give praise and adoration. Oh, yes, definitely. Lots of money. Okay, excellent, good. Really, really lots of money. Stop it now. Okay. All right, so there you go. There we go. Whoop. Flip it around. There we go. And whoop. Have a nice rest there, Pony. Have a nice rest. Okay? That's good. All right. Well, with that having been done, I think it's time to officially send the proceedings to an official close. I will get the honourable member for Wallaman to say a few words. Hello, I am the honourable member. Up 16 curtain rail. Well, that was a few words. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Dr. Phil out.